All right, now, so it's time to get out of the basics of graphing and the basics of data entry and start really getting into some of the higher level features of the calculator. And to that end, you're going to need that stuff for Chapter 2. So here are my notes for Chapter 2. And Example 2 of Section 2.1 to 2.2 says we have this data right here. P is the percentage of 12th graders who have ever used smokeless tobacco at T years since 1990. Here's the years and here's the percent. And it wants us to draw a scattergram of this data. So that's the first thing I'm going to show you, how to do a scattergram with a calculator. Actually, before that, how to enter data in a calculator. So let me move this over to the side a little bit. And I'm going to get rid of my screen here. Let me make it a little smaller so you can see what I'm doing, because I've got to see the data, otherwise I can't really enter it. And I want you to be able to see a little bit of my screen. Alright, so where to enter data? First thing. Data is statistics, so where a lot of this is going to be done is this button right here, the Stat button. So press Stat, and you want to edit your data. So you either want number 1, or you can just press Enter because it's already highlighted. So I'm going to press 1. Now I happen to have some old data in here that I don't want anymore. And there are a couple ways around this, but the quickest way is just to go up so that L2 is nice and dark, and press Clear, Enter, and it makes it go away. And go to the left, up, clear, enter. Okay, so let me type something. It says years since 1990. See that right there? Since 1990. So 1992 then would be 2. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to type 2, enter. 5, enter. 8, 11, 14, 17, 18. There they are. Let me go to the right, and I'll type these numbers. 32.4, 30.9, enter, 26.2, enter, 19.7, and so on. Okay, now before I head away from that real quick, I'm gonna press clear because this is messy. Let me just show you something real quick. Suppose you had some data in here, like, I'm going to go over here because I don't want to lose the column. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And I say, oh, I want to get rid of that stuff. I don't want that. So if you go to the top and you press DEL, delete, delete, it deletes the whole column. See this? Look, it now is going from L2 to L4, which is totally not what you want, right? So how do you get L3 back? A lot of students will do this accidentally. They'll delete L2 or whatever. So you go up to the top where L3 should be. It should be right here, right? L2. So you go second, INS, insert, just like we did before. Oops, I pressed delete again. Oops. Now I'm going to do it twice. Second, insert. Ah, there it is. It's blank and it's waiting. It's saying, what do you want to call this? I'm going to call this L4. Now look above your 4 right there. It's L4, list 4. L stands for list, by the way. Second, L4, enter, it's back. Let's do it again. Second, insert, it's waiting. There's another blank one. Second, L3, enter, and look, it didn't even delete the data. It just clears it out, right? So if you want to clear it, you got to press clear, enter. Delete, by the way, you can use for deleting one number. Say like, oops, the 5's not supposed to be there. I can press delete on the 5 and it'll move everything else up, shift it up. I can press delete, delete. I mean, this is another way to go. You could sit here and delete every single entry. That's fine, but clear is quicker. So going up, here, 4, 5, 6, going up to the top of the row, up, clear, enter, and there it is. Alright, so that is how to enter data. In general, we'll enter data into list 1 and list 2 by default. But if you want, you could use L1 and L3. Heck, you could start naming them names like Alan and Joy, but most people don't bother doing that. Alright, so we've learned how to enter the data. Next time I see you, we will actually be doing the scatter plots, I promise.